Hi guys, this is Corpman Fleer and this here is something different. I normally don't fly out all that much in War Thunder, but a few days ago something caught my eye, and that was the Battle for the Atlantic event. And I'm a fan of the early World War II aerial combat history, so I thought, well, why not try to invade my neighboring country, Norway, as the Germans? I think the Norwegians will like that very much, so let's do that today, shall we? So I jumped into the Battle of the Atlantic, and I had a few games. And this video, although it's a short one, will incorporate 3 of those games. And yeah, so here's the first one. And fanboys of War Thunder and Gaian, please do leave this video, because this video will be crammed to the rim with critique. Not about bombing ships, however. I think this is... When I think about Battle of the Atlantic, I think about submarines, I think about Junkers 88s bombing ships, and I think about the Focke-Wulf 200 Condor doing raids on merchant fleets and stuff. What I don't think about, however, is bombing an airfield in Norway, and this is what this scenario is about. And yeah, I get shot down and knocked out, and all of a sudden we win. But I cut the battle there because there was nothing more to see really, and within 2 minutes after entering the game the match had ended with us winning. And I thought, okay, how come? And I started wondering, yeah, probably that's because there's an airfield on this map. But shouldn't the Battle of the Atlantic be about bombing ships? So I thought. It ends up with this scenario, or this event, just being about bomber spam and Ju-88s trying to get as fast as possible to the enemy airfield to bomb it out. Seems like this airfield has all too little hit points, so it literally just takes about 4 bombers to knock out the airfield, and it seems like everybody has found out that this is the easiest way of getting a win or a victory. So I tried to do my best to grab some points. As I joined the battle the second time, I bombed this airstrip from up high, and then I tried to get the hell out of dodge, so to speak, stay away from the fighters. And we have bombs being dropped here on the airfield, and I'm feeling like, yeah, what just happened? All of a sudden, even though I've dropped my bombs, the lower flying Ju-88s just that have dove down to bomb the airfield got there before my bombs even hit the airstrip. And that's it for game number 2. So jump into the battle once more for game number 3, and this time I'm inclined not to lose my points that I'm so eager to catch. So I do just as all the rest of the bomber pilots in my team. We dive down, trying to push the airplane and the airframe to the limits in order to get some points. At this point I'm just thinking, gee, what a fun event. And what fun it must be for the Spitfire pilots. Having literally nothing more than 2 or 3 minutes to score a kill or to score some damage before it's too late, because you have no chance against these bombers. So yeah, clouds are everywhere, thick cloud layer, and that really play to our benefit, and the Spitfire pilots will have an even harder time finding us as we dive for the base. By the time they will see us, it's it will be too late already. And yeah, we got escorts as well, so the Spitfire pilots need to deal with those as well. And they can't just get tunnel vision on our bombers and go after them, because if they do, they will get pounced by BF-109s. But third time's the charm. This time I actually drop my bombs on the airstrip, even though I didn't really try the first time. I get positive hits on the airfield, and then all of a sudden I'm knocked out by the AAA on the airfield, or maybe it was the ships. Anyhow, that enemy Spitfire pilot gets the kill because he got a few hits in before I was hit with the AAA pawn hammer. And yeah, here's another guy who's been unlucky enough to get killed. So he's going in, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have more of this today. I think that will be the end for my little journey into the new event. And it seems like, or it feels like, Gaijin are having us try out these new events. And there's been a number of new events lately. Not only these airplane or air combat events, there's been a lot of tank events as well that have been terribly unbalanced. Although historically accurate, so I'm somewhat behind them, but they've been very unbalanced. And here we can see the score sheet, and there's hardly any friendly team members that have scored kill, although the enemy team has scored some kills. There's no one on either team that has even scored above 1,000 points, and that's nothing. It's just a very bad layout for an event. It ended up with us winning again, and my third victory in a row. And yeah, although we won, that's usually funny, but this was actually a victory with a bit of a sour taste, because it feels like cheating, and actually both sides should have a fair chance of winning. And yeah, I don't know what to say. What do you think about the new events? These ground forces events, where you could have been playing a KV-1 tank against Panzer IVs, the early Panzer IV and Panzer III models. Heck, you could even play the Panzer 38T and the Panzer 38A and go up against T-34, Model 9040 and 9041s. That's just crazy. The Germans doesn't have a single chance in those events. So yeah, I think there's some tweaking that needs to be done in these new World War II Chronicle events. I support them. I think they should be in the game. I think we should have events like this. I'm personally looking forward to Normandy Chronicle event somewhere in the future. That would be great. But yeah, as I said, some serious tweaking needs to be done before this is finished, and this could be considered as a finished product. So please let me know what you think, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts on these events. I've been talking to some of you, and the response so far has been negative in majority. So this has been a short video, and I've been actually trying to upload a video earlier on this weekend, and I do apologize if that video hasn't showed up on YouTube yet. Apparently it's being processed by YouTube. I've been uploading it to YouTube, and upload has completed, but the process time on YouTube side has been horrendous, and we're up to 4 days now. So I've actually been trying to upload it 4 days in a row in 4 different formats, but to no avail. It's still stuck at 95% of processing, and we'll just have to see how that goes. Maybe you won't get to see that video ever. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So anyway, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys around.